So I want to do a quick comparison between the OCI Foundations and the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification. Both these certifications are foundational, so they are the first certification you would take if you're starting out on cloud. But let's get into it. And the first thing is that the OCI Foundation certification is only valid for 1.5 years, and that is a very short period of time. The AWS certifications are generally 2 years, but as of recent, the CCP is now valid for 3 years. And so why Oracle did this, I do not know, but I guess that the reason they might have done this is that because their platform is so new, they're anticipating that their platform is going to rapidly change in the next couple of years, and they don't want to have a bunch of certification holders who claim to know how to use their platform when the platform is so different. So maybe the next time in the next 2 years, we'll see they'll have new versions of their certifications and they'll be valid for a longer period of time. But right now, it's a very short period of time, and I do not like that. One thing I want to point out is that the OCI Foundation certification is $5 cheaper than the CCP. That is a very minute difference, but it might matter to you if you're on a budget. If you are going for multiple certifications beyond the foundational cert, one thing I really like that AWS does is they give you half off the next certification. So if you sat the CCP, which is $100, and you go for an associate, which is generally $150, it's now just $75. So you're spending $175 for 2 certifications. Oracle does not have such a deal right now. If you're listening, Oracle, I strongly recommend that you adopt this because it's very, very cool. But right now they do not have it, so you're going to get a better deal on the side with AWS. If you've ever taken the AZ900 or the AWS CCP and you're wondering whether you should go take the Oracle Foundations, I'm going to tell you that the knowledge transfer is extremely good. If you were to pull up all 3 of these certifications on the screen right now, like the exam guides, you would notice that their outlines are extremely similar. So the only difference is that the names of the services are different and there's some differences in billing. So if you already have that CCP and you want to add another certification to your roster of certifications and you have the money, I do strongly recommend and get the Oracle Foundations. One thing I don't like about their exam is that it doesn't have weighted domains, and we'll talk about this in an upcoming slide. But the problem with that is that if they're not weighted, that means that the exam isn't going to be as balanced as it could be, and so it'll be harder, not because it's technically difficult, but because the balancing is off. So hopefully they will solve this in the future. This is a pro or a con depending on the way you look at it, but they are a very young cloud provider, so they don't have as much stuff as AWS, but that's also an advantage if you're new to cloud. So if you find AWS extremely overwhelming and you want to have a work on a simpler platform, you can dig into Oracle and grow with the platform as they add more additional services. The last thing, or not the last thing, but I want to point out that their documentation is very fragmented. This was very hard for me to put this course together because there was conflicting information or just I had to fill in the blanks for you here. And I think I did take the best guesses here, but that is one thing that I wish they would improve upon. And the last thing, and this is the most important thing, is that there is a lack of Oracle certification holders. And Oracle is a very old company. They've been around since the 70s, and there's a lot of companies using Oracle. So if you do get Oracle certifications, I definitely believe there are jobs out there where having these certs are going to matter. I do consider it a smaller market than the AWS certifications, but if you are looking to stand out, then this is a great certification to get. So there you go.